The truth about self-improvement nobody admits. Self-improvement is everywhere right now. Books, podcasts, routines, cold showers, morning habits. But there are a few truths about self-improvement that almost nobody talks about. And if you don't understand them, you'll burn out or quit. Point number one, most of this shit is boring. The reality is progression is repetition of the same habits daily. Your days are just going to loop into one. It's the same thing over and over again. Same workouts, same habits, same meals, same routines, same discipline. I hate to break it to you, it's not exciting, it's just consistency. Self improvement is basically boring work done consistently over a long period of time, and then you will see progress in your life. Which then leads me on to point number two. Your life may get smaller before it gets better. So when you're on this chosen path, guys, I call it chosen because we are chosen. If you're watching this video, you are chosen, right? You tend to go out less, more focus. Some friendships will fade. Spend more time in solitude. This is the transition phase, guys. We all need to go through this phase. Personally, this is one of my hardest challenges, guys. I was a very social person before. I feel like I've got a good network of friends. I've got a massive family as well. Me being South Asian, if you know, you know. The path I'm on is quite lonely because there's not a lot of people doing what I'm doing. And also, I feel like the people that are doing what I'm doing, I'm not quite on that level yet. So it's like I'm in the phase of like, I'm pretty lonely, guys. I do a lot of things by myself. Like I work out a lot, I eat clean, I do this, I do that, I do my social media. And everyone around me doesn't really do that. You know, whether that's eating out all the time or whether that's obviously not on social media or whether that's not working out or I'm just like, I'm kind of different now. Like I'm on my own little path. I'm on my own journey and it's completely fine. Like it's completely fine to be like this. Don't think this is a bad thing. But it is a bit hard. It is the awkward stage. But you know, our life must get smaller before it gets better. You know how it is, guys. No growth without being uncomfortable or having a bit of friction. So that's just a bit personal for me. Growth requires stepping away from the environment that kept you comfortable. Which then, guys, this leads me on to point number three. Motivation is not evergreen. Basically, it's not going to last. Right? In the beginning, guys, motivation is beautiful. Motivation is usually the thing that gets you started. It's a spark to your journey. Like it was definitely the spark to mine. I love feeling motivated, but it's not a matter of if, more a matter of when it will fade, because it will fade, right? But this is where discipline comes into play, guys. The key word, the big buzzword, and we have to keep going, right? So motivation ignites you and it gets you started, but discipline is what gets you past the finish line. Which then leads me on to point number four, guys. The results take longer than you think. Right? I've been a sucker for this. That you guys have been a sucker for this. I probably still am a sucker for this. I really used to think, right, that with some innovative ideas and sheer hard work, I can obtain 5 years of progress in one. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. I wish it did. I really, really, guys, I'm like you. I really wish it did, but it doesn't. Right? Maybe in 3, 4 years, maybe you can knock a year off. If you've really, really been going reaching for the stars and a bit of luck in there as well, because we all need a bit of luck, guys. We need some divine power sometimes. You know, we are human. We're just made out of mud. So sometimes, if you're in the right place at the right time, that can work as well. Let's say 3 years progress instead of 5. But we must be really, really delusional to think we're going to obtain all that in 1 year. That is pretty delusional, though, isn't it, guys? I used to think like that. I probably do still think like that. But that is not the mindset to have. When you expect you're going to have a quick return and that doesn't happen, what ends up happening then? It throws you off. You don't want to continue. You're like, oh, but I was supposed to have this by this time. I don't want to do this no more. You end up spitting your dummy out. This is the problem with this. It's not the problem of reaching for the stars. I think we should have the ideology of course, working towards crazy goals, goals that are not realistic. 100% we should have that work rate and mindset towards the goals. But there's a catch. If that doesn't happen, we should not spit the dummy out. So it's best to always work like we want that in a year, but realize that it's probably not going to happen in a year. But always have the mindset of putting in the effort that we want it in a year. So work really hard towards our goals, but detached from the outcome. We shouldn't really care like what happens in the outcome. Like me now, guys, I'm talking to you guys. I'm doing okay. I'm nearly at 100 subs. Maybe I thought I'll be at 1,000 by now. You know, I've posted quite a lot of videos. You know, I post every single day on this channel, but it's not the case. Like I don't care about the outcome. As long as I get better at my craft, as long as you guys are learning, as long as I'm helping one person, God willing, it's just a matter of time before I do get 1,000 subs or it does go well. So the mindset to have is go for it 100%, smash out everything that you need to smash out, but detach from the outcome and give it some time, man. Like honestly, consistency compounds after a long time, and you won't even recognize yourself. Like a year or two down the line, this is with the gym, this is with your content, this is with anything, your business, career, even relationship. You put that effort in, guys. Give it a few years, you'll look back and be like, you know what? Who is this guy? I don't even recognize this guy no more. I've done well. You know, you'll actually pat yourself on the back. So, guys, sometimes we just need to plant the flower and just water it for a while, man. Like, it takes a while for the plant to grow. Nothing needs to come overnight sometimes. The truth about self improvement is simple, it works, but only for the people who refuse to quit.